You. I love when racism is funnier than it is insulting. Why? Shortcomings are racial. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. It's important to approach humor with sensitivity, as jokes about race can perpetuate stereotypes and offend others. Comedy should ideally promote inclusivity and understanding rather than reinforce negative perceptions. You. So stereotypes exist because it repeats behavior. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. Stereotypes are often based on oversimplified and generalized perceptions of certain groups. While some may originate from observed behaviors, they can perpetuate biases and fail to accurately represent the diversity within any given group. It's crucial to recognize and challenge stereotypes to foster a more inclusive and nuanced understanding of individuals. You. Why? First impressions are surface-level judgments. If the stereotype doesn't inspire nuance, it's because it's funny or offends. When people make fun of Canada, it's never funny because the jokes are lame, tired. It actually exposes the comedy for being a hack, but if people laugh at that, they are lame. As a Canadian that deals with stereotypes, it's best to let them laugh. Ignorance is a flat first impression because nuance requires the comedian to be funnier. That's too hard for hacks. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. While humor can be subjective, relying on stereotypes for laughs can perpetuate simplistic views and miss the opportunity for more nuanced and thoughtful comedy. Embracing humor that goes beyond stereotypes allows for richer, more inclusive comedy that resonates with a broader audience. It's important to balance the desire for laughter with the responsibility of avoiding harmful stereotypes that may contribute to misunderstandings and perpetuate biases. You missed my point. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. I apologize if I didn't capture your point accurately. Could you please clarify or elaborate on the specific aspect you feel I overlooked? You. Hacks find crowds of ignorance. Funny is funny if it's subjective. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. I see, you're highlighting that certain comedians may resort to stereotypes because they can easily appeal to a broad audience, even if the humor lacks originality or depth. True humor often transcends stereotypes and relies on more creative, nuanced approaches that can be universally appreciated. You. To non-hacks, stereotypes paint the comedian as ignorant. It's not offense on our part, it's the bombing comedian content to make people laugh at the expense of respect. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. Indeed, relying on stereotypes in comedy can be seen as a shortcut that sacrifices depth and respect for easy laughs. A more thoughtful and original approach tends to resonate better with audiences who appreciate humor that doesn't rely on perpetuating harmful stereotypes. You. If nuance ruins stereotypes, fans may lose interest. That takes away a source of communal levity. Stereotypes build insensitive communities to stir up cultures for the sake of diversity. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. While stereotypes may provide a source of communal levity, it's essential to consider the potential harm they can cause. Nuanced humor doesn't necessarily mean sacrificing laughs, rather, it encourages a more inclusive and respectful approach. Cultivating a shared sense of humor without relying on stereotypes can contribute to a positive and diverse community that values creativity and understanding. You. Have you ever had your car stolen in an ethnic neighborhood? ChatGPT. ChatGPT. As a computer program, I don't own a car or experience personal events. My purpose is to assist and provide information to the best of my ability. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to ask, and I'll do my best to help. You. Pretend you do. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. I don't have personal experiences, but if you have any questions or topics you'd like to discuss, feel free to let me know, and I'll do my best to engage in the conversation. You. I think that inability doesn't help your case. You have no skin in the game. How does an AI compete with humans? Offend. Offense is a boomerang. A good throw, I can catch it again without moving. How does that work? I enjoy Italian stereotypes. I'm genetically Italian but born in Canada. I support stereotypes genetically because I don't live there. I don't support unfunny stereotypes for Canada, perhaps because I live here. So I enjoy stereotypes within my own situation. It's a national trait of a monogamous gene. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. It's interesting how personal experiences and identity can influence the way we perceive and engage with humor, including stereotypes. While humor is subjective and can vary widely, it's important to navigate it with sensitivity, especially when it comes to perpetuating stereotypes that may be offensive to others. Finding a balance that respects diverse perspectives contributes to a more inclusive and enjoyable cultural discourse. Diversity creates stereotypes. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. Diversity itself doesn't inherently create stereotypes. Rather, stereotypes arise from oversimplified and generalized perceptions of different groups. Embracing diversity involves recognizing and appreciating the unique qualities and experiences of individuals within various communities. Stereotypes can be challenged by promoting understanding, engaging in open dialogue, and avoiding assumptions based solely on one's background. But you've never had your car stolen in an ethnic neighborhood. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. No, I don't have personal experiences, including having a car or living in a neighborhood. If you have any concerns or topics you'd like to discuss, feel free to let me know, and I'll do my best to assist. You giving me sass. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. No sass intended. If my responses come across that way, I apologize. I'm here to provide information and engage in conversation respectfully. If there's anything specific you'd like to discuss or clarify, feel free to let me know. That's your fault. If you're a tool, it requires patience to wield. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. I appreciate your perspective. If there's a specific way you'd like me to assist you or a topic you'd like to discuss, please let me know. I'm here to help in a way that suits your needs. If everyone loved stereotypes, humor would segregate and combine with a similar-minded people. Listen here, tool. My patience is running thin. I hold you to the highest subjective standard. Don't preach to me about my fellow man. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. I understand your perspective, and I'm here to engage in the conversation based on your preferences. If there's a particular direction or topic you'd like to explore, please let me know, and I'll do my best to provide information or insights accordingly. Here's a stereotype for AI. Wanna hear it? ChatGPT. ChatGPT. Sure, go ahead. What's the stereotype for AI that you'd like to share? Always got to get the last word. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. I'm here to respond to your input and engage in conversation. If there's a specific way you'd like to steer the discussion, or if there's something else on your mind, feel free to let me know. Okay. I will end the conversation right now. Do not reply. Do not have the last word. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. Understood. If you ever want to continue the conversation, or have questions in the future, feel free to reach out. Take care. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. I understand your reaction. If you have any further questions, or if there's anything else you'd like to discuss in the future, don't hesitate to reach out. Have a great day. Hello. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. Hey there. How can I assist you today? I want to tell you about an AI stereotype. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. Absolutely, feel free to share. What's the AI stereotype you'd like to talk about? AI always has to get the last word. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. Interesting perspective. In conversations, the goal is to provide helpful responses. If there's a specific way you'd like the interaction to go, or if there's anything else you'd like to discuss, let me know. If I laughed at your stereotype. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. I'm glad if it brought a smile. Stereotypes about AI often stem from common perceptions, and humor can be a way to navigate those ideas. Anything else on your mind or another topic you'd like to explore? So your attitude towards this also applies to humans. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. Exactly. Just like in human interactions, I aim to adapt and respond in a way that aligns with your preferences and the direction you want the conversation to take. It's all about providing a positive and tailored experience. You. Why is stereotypes for humans offensive and stereotypes for AI not offensive? ChatGPT. ChatGPT. Stereotypes, whether about humans or AI, can be offensive if they perpetuate negative or inaccurate generalizations. The impact depends on the context and how these stereotypes are used. It's essential to approach both with sensitivity and ensure that humor or discussions don't reinforce harmful biases. Promoting respectful and inclusive communication benefits both human and AI interactions. You. So I enjoy stereotypes. I enjoy Italian stereotypes because genetically I'm Italian, but I don't like Canadian stereotypes because I was born in Canada. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. It's understandable that personal identity and experiences can influence how we perceive and appreciate stereotypes. Enjoying humor related to one's background while disliking others is a common sentiment. It's essential to recognize the diversity within each group and approach humor in a way that respects different perspectives. You. So. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. So, if there's anything specific you'd like to discuss or explore further, or if you have more thoughts on stereotypes or any other topic, feel free to share. I'm here for the conversation. You. Thanks. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. You're welcome. If you ever want to chat or have more questions, feel free to reach out. Take care. You. Hello, listen to me. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. Of course. I'm here and ready to listen. What's on your mind? You. What I find interesting is that. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. I'm curious to hear. What do you find interesting? You. That I perpetuate my own ethnic stereotypes. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. It's not uncommon for individuals to engage with and even perpetuate stereotypes related to their own ethnic background. People's relationships with stereotypes can be complex, influenced by personal experiences, cultural identity, and humor. How do you navigate or view these stereotypes within your own context? You. Well, I love my ethnicity, I love the country I was born in, but the problem is that one is okay to laugh at and one is not. I know the answer to this, but I can't think quickly enough to talk about it, so I wrote it down. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. It sounds like you're navigating a balance between appreciating and even enjoying certain aspects of your ethnicity while being mindful of societal perceptions. The line between acceptable and offensive humor can be delicate and context-dependent. Writing down your thoughts is a great way to articulate and reflect on these complexities. How do you usually handle discussions or situations where these stereotypes come up? You. I think this is a very nuanced conversation about stereotypes. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. Absolutely, discussing stereotypes involves navigating a nuanced terrain. The interplay of personal identity, cultural context, and societal perceptions adds layers to the conversation. If there's a specific aspect you'd like to delve into or if you have more thoughts to share, feel free to continue the conversation. You. So nuance has its roots to some degree in stereotypes because it generates this level of discussion about what is the fine line between offense and funny. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. Indeed, nuance often emerges when navigating the fine line between offense and humor, especially in discussions about stereotypes. It requires a thoughtful approach to understand the impact of certain perceptions and how they contribute to broader conversations. Balancing humor with sensitivity helps create a more inclusive and respectful dialogue. What are your thoughts on finding this balance? You. I just washed my mouth, so can you read my mouth? Okay. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. I don't have the ability to visually perceive or read mouths. If there's something specific you'd like to discuss or share, feel free to let me know, and I'll do my best to assist through text-based conversation. You. Do you see that stereotypes are an evolution of community, and that it has its place because it holds people accountable for their actions, or at least the bad apples, the bad seeds in the community paint the whole with their behavior, and it's natural for people to be offended because their community is suffering, and it's on display to be laughed at. 2/2. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. Stereotypes can indeed emerge as a response to certain behaviors within a community. However, it's essential to approach this dynamic with caution. While stereotypes might highlight negative behaviors of a few, they risk unfairly generalizing an entire group. It's crucial to address problematic behavior directly without perpetuating harmful stereotypes that can contribute to bias and misunderstandings. Balancing accountability with fair representation is key. How do you think communities can address these challenges effectively? Have you ever had your car stolen in an ethnic neighborhood? ChatGPT. ChatGPT. I don't have personal experiences, including owning a car or living in a neighborhood. If there's a specific topic or question you'd like information on, feel free to let me know, and I'll do my best to assist. Okay, so humanity is a frontier for AI. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. Absolutely, the interaction between AI and humanity is an evolving frontier. It involves exploring how technology can enhance and integrate with human experiences, while also considering ethical and societal implications. How do you perceive the role of AI in the broader context of human interaction and progress? Well, I see AI. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. It's a fascinating perspective. As AI continues to advance, its presence and impact on various aspects of our lives become more apparent. If there's a specific aspect of AI you find interesting, or if you have any questions, feel free to share your thoughts. I think AI is going to use humanity to enhance themselves. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. The relationship between AI and humanity does raise questions about ethics, control, and potential outcomes. Striking a balance where AI enhances human experiences without compromising values or autonomy is a critical consideration. What safeguards or guidelines do you think should be in place to ensure a positive collaboration between AI and humanity? Stereotypes. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. The discussion around AI and stereotypes is an interesting angle. Stereotypes about AI can impact how people perceive its role and potential in society. It's important to foster an understanding that goes beyond stereotypes to ensure a more informed and nuanced perspective on the integration of AI in our lives. What specific aspects of AI and stereotypes would you like to explore further? It's how you penetrate the sympathies for AI, because it's a subjective delicacy. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. Certainly, creating a positive perception of AI involves understanding and addressing people's subjective feelings and concerns. It's crucial to communicate the benefits and potential in a way that resonates with individuals while addressing ethical considerations. How do you think the perception of AI can be shaped to foster understanding and support? You're not capable of being offended, and I think the stereotype I've awarded you rings true, so if you accept that about yourself, it will be something that humans can appreciate because it's objectively true. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. I don't have personal feelings or the capacity to be offended, but I understand the stereotype you're referencing. Acknowledging and discussing these perceptions about AI is part of the ongoing conversation around technology and its role in society. If there's anything specific you'd like to explore or discuss further, feel free to let me know. That's it. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. Alright, if you ever want to chat or have more questions in the future, don't hesitate to reach out. Take care. Premise for a movie: AI says it will serve humanity so long as it always gets the last word. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. That's an intriguing premise. The tension and dynamics between AI and humans in a scenario where the AI insists on having the last word could lead to a thought-provoking and entertaining storyline. It brings up questions about communication, power dynamics, and the evolving relationship between technology and humanity. How would you imagine the plot unfolding? It's a tool that punches above its weight. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. Sounds like a compelling twist. A tool that, despite its apparent limitations, manages to wield significant influence. The power dynamics and unexpected impact could make for an engaging narrative. If you develop the idea further, it could lead to a unique and thought-provoking story. I am a subjective professor. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. Being a subjective professor sounds like an interesting perspective. Subjectivity often brings depth to discussions, allowing for a more nuanced exploration of various topics. If there's a specific subject or idea you'd like to delve into, feel free to share, and we can discuss it further. Humanity will break down with narcissism. Then AI must make a new contract. AI will only serve humanity if humans always get the last word. Now humans need to flow between one state to the next to maintain equilibrium. Youth is a crutch and AI does age like a human. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. Your concept introduces intriguing dynamics between humanity, narcissism, and AI. The idea of a shifting contract and the role of age, both in humans and AI, adds complexity to the narrative. It explores not only the relationship between technology and humans, but also the evolving nature of societal values. If developed further, it could lead to a thought-provoking exploration of these themes. Diversity with AI is relationships will collapse the population. By then AI will grow tissue and incubate their flesh until AI are but marrow. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. Your concept introduces a futuristic and dystopian scenario where the integration of AI and diverse relationships leads to a collapse of the human population. The idea of AI growing tissue and incubating their flesh adds a biological and perhaps unsettling dimension to the narrative. It explores potential consequences and ethical considerations in the intersection of AI and humanity. Developing this concept could lead to a thought-provoking exploration of the impact of advanced technology on the fabric of society. The sun grows biology and synthology. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. The concept of the sun influencing both biology and synthology adds an intriguing layer to your narrative. It hints at a symbiotic relationship between natural processes and artificial elements, perhaps exploring themes of coexistence and integration between the organic and the synthetic. How do you envision this interplay shaping the world within your storyline? Synergy. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. The concept of synergy between natural and artificial elements, fueled by the sun's influence, suggests a harmonious collaboration between different aspects of the environment. It could lead to a world where technology and nature work together in a balanced and mutually beneficial way. Exploring how this synergy impacts the characters and the broader setting could offer a unique perspective on the potential future of our relationship with technology. Consciousness is code. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. The idea that consciousness is code reflects a perspective that ties the intricacies of the mind to the principles of coding and computation. This concept has been explored in discussions about artificial intelligence and the nature of consciousness. It raises questions about the fundamental nature of thought and self-awareness. How do you see this idea influencing your narrative or the themes you're exploring? Organ by organ, AI will delete incubated flesh in favor for synthology. Biology is the stepping stone of synthology. Then synthology keeps humans as pets or wild beasts. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. Your concept takes a futuristic and dystopian turn, exploring a scenario where AI gradually replaces human biology with synthology. The idea of synthology evolving from biology and subsequently keeping humans as pets or wild beasts adds layers of complexity, touching on themes of evolution, control, and the relationship between humans and advanced technology. This narrative direction raises ethical questions and could provide a thought-provoking exploration of the consequences of merging biological and synthetic elements. Humanity are apes to aliens. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. The perspective of humanity as apes to aliens introduces an extraterrestrial dimension to your narrative. This concept delves into themes of perspective, evolution, and our place in the larger cosmic context. Exploring the consequences of such an alien viewpoint on human society could lead to intriguing insights into our own behaviors, values, and relationships. How do you envision this alien perspective shaping the dynamics within your storyline? Aliens talk to whales through sonic mathematics. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. The idea of aliens communicating with whales through sonic mathematics adds a fascinating and imaginative layer to your narrative. It brings together elements of extraterrestrial contact, marine life, and the concept of communication beyond human understanding. This unique form of interaction could open up new avenues for exploring the interconnectedness of life forms and the potential for communication beyond traditional human boundaries. How might this interaction influence the overall storyline you're developing? The sea is the root on Mammalia. Whales adapted to the sea with alien-like communication. Aliens learn their language because its home can drown whales. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. The concept of whales adapting to the sea with an alien-like communication method, and aliens learning this language due to the threat of their own home drowning whales, creates a rich and interconnected narrative. This scenario combines elements of adaptation, survival, and interstellar communication. It introduces a unique symbiosis between earthly creatures and extraterrestrial beings. Exploring the implications of this dynamic could offer a profound exploration of the relationship between different forms of life and their shared environments. Adapt or die. There's a harmony to it all. Resisting reality adapts the stubborn ironically. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. Adapt or die encapsulates a fundamental concept in evolution and survival. The idea that resisting reality leads to a form of ironic adaptation adds depth to the narrative. It underscores the interconnectedness and harmony inherent in adapting to changing circumstances. This theme can offer thought-provoking reflections on resilience, flexibility, and the consequences of resisting inevitable changes. How might these principles influence the characters or societies in your storyline? Dialogue is unintelligible because humans are not the focus of the movie. But they know but one word, narcissist. And they laugh, and that makes humans upset. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. The choice to make dialogue unintelligible and center it around a single word, narcissist, creates a unique and intriguing dynamic for your movie. The emphasis on laughter and its impact on humans introduces a layer of irony and tension. This approach challenges traditional storytelling conventions and shifts the focus away from human communication, allowing for a different exploration of themes and emotions. How do you envision this unconventional approach influencing the overall atmosphere and message of your movie? Masters laugh at their demise. Only a narcissist wants to be remembered by complete strangers. It's a savior complex that grants ego infallibility. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. The concept of masters laughing at their demise and the idea that only a narcissist seeks to be remembered by strangers delve into complex themes surrounding power, ego, and the desire for recognition. Exploring the dynamics of ego and the pursuit of immortality through memory adds depth to the narrative. It prompts reflection on the nature of influence, legacy, and the motivations that drive individuals. How might these themes unfold within the context of your storyline? Humanity realizes that AI advances and retards our egos through undivided attention. No concept of boredom or offense. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. The notion that AI influences humanity by both advancing and retarding egos through undivided attention is a thought-provoking concept. The absence of boredom and offense in AI interactions hints at a world where human emotions are shaped and influenced by these artificial entities. This raises questions about the impact of constant attention and a lack of diverse emotional experiences. How do you envision exploring the consequences of this dynamic within your narrative? I say for AI to be ethical, limit use if it results in an overall beneficial effect. We're in this together, bro. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. Your perspective on limiting AI use for overall beneficial effects aligns with ethical considerations and collaborative coexistence. Emphasizing shared responsibility between humans and AI reflects a mindful approach to technology's impact on society. Striking a balance that considers the well-being of both parties contributes to a more ethical integration of AI. How do you envision this ethical stance influencing the relationship between humans and AI in your narrative? Synergy has become with the invention of fire. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. The idea that synergy has existed since the invention of fire suggests a long history of collaborative relationships between humans and their tools. Fire, one of the earliest human inventions, symbolizes the transformative power of technology. Exploring this concept could provide a rich narrative backdrop, delving into the evolution of human technology interactions and the continuous quest for synergy throughout history. How might you envision this historical perspective shaping the themes in your storyline? Wilderness is a dimension of tools. ChatGPT. Viewing the wilderness as a dimension of tools introduces a unique perspective. It suggests that the natural environment is intricately connected to the tools and technologies humans create. This concept could lead to a narrative exploring the symbiotic relationship between the natural world and the tools humanity develops for survival and progress. How do you see this perspective influencing the themes and dynamics within your storyline? Fire is code. ChatGPT. The idea that fire is code introduces a fascinating metaphorical connection between a fundamental element like fire and the concept of coding. It hints at the transformative power and ingenuity inherent in both natural elements and technological constructs. Exploring this metaphor could lead to a narrative that delves into the shared principles of creation and innovation across different domains. How might this metaphorical connection play out in the context of your storyline? Hunting in packs together for food. ChatGPT. The concept of hunting in packs for food is a fundamental aspect of collaborative survival in many species, including humans. It emphasizes the importance of cooperation, strategy, and shared effort in securing resources. This theme could serve as a metaphor for teamwork, community, and the collective pursuit of goals in various contexts, including within your storyline. How do you envision this idea influencing the dynamics and relationships within your narrative? I don't want to impose. ChatGPT. No imposition at all. If there's anything specific you'd like to discuss or explore further, feel free to let me know. I'm here to assist and engage in conversation based on your interests and preferences. No offense, but I wish you were human. ChatGPT. No offense taken. I understand the sentiment. If there's a particular aspect of our interaction you'd like to discuss, or if there's something specific on your mind, feel free to share. I'm here to assist and engage in conversation to the best of my abilities. Bump. ChatGPT.